Okay, so this video is to go through some questions from the worksheet on lesson 308 on complementary events. The key thing to remember with all complementary events, if I have event A plus the complement of event A, so the opposite of whatever it is, that adds up to 1. So the probability that it's sunny tomorrow plus the probability it's not sunny tomorrow is equal to 1. There is no other option. Either A happens or it doesn't. Now, contrary to the common expression that everything in life is 50-50, it either happens or it doesn't, it's not all events aren't all 0.5. So its complement is not always an equal chance of happening. So if we have the probability of rolling a 6 plus the probability of not rolling a 6, they equal 1, and that's because the probability of rolling 6 is 1 out of 6 plus the probability of not rolling 6 is 5 out of 6. And basically the questions from the worksheet are just to get you used to the language and getting used to doing different calculations. So question 1. So I've just chosen 2 questions to give you a selection of the types of things you should be looking at. So a bag of contains 6 red balls, 8 yellow ones, 4 black ones. The ball is randomly selected. Find the probability of it being neither black nor yellow. So there's a couple of ways you can think about this. Probability that it's not black or the complement is black or yellow. So the union is equal to 1 minus probability of getting a black or a yellow. Now we can work that out relatively easily, is that we know that there are going to be 1 take away 8 yellows plus 4 black ones out of the 18 in total. And what you end up with is you end up with 12, take away 12 over 18, which is equal to 6 over 18, or a third. So like in most things in probability, that's one way you can do it. There's another way you can do it, and actually it's a little bit easier to think about, is actually that the probability of the complement of B or the complement of Y is that there's only 3 outcomes. So if it's not black and it's not yellow, then it must be red. So actually the probability of not B or not yellow is actually the same as the probability of it being red. The probability of it being red is really easy to work out. 6 out of 18, which is equal to a third. So you could have worked it out as easy as that. So sometimes going one way makes it a little bit more complicated than it needs to be. So question 7, a box contains 56 balls. The probability of selecting a red ball is 5 out of 7. How many in the box must not be red? So the probability of red is equal to 5/7. So the question's asking us what's the probability it's not red. So we talked about that before, that it should be probability of red plus probability of not red equals 1. So it means that the probability of not red must equal 1 take away the probability of red. Which is 1 take away 5/7, which gives us the answer 2/7. So the probability that you get a non-red is 2/7. To be fair, with those calculations, we probably could have seen that at the start. If you've got 5/7, you need another 2/7 to make 1. So again, it might be a little bit, might have put a little bit much in that. That still doesn't answer our question because we haven't been asked what the probability is. We've been asked how many balls. So at the moment, it's 2/7 of 56. So what we have to do is 2/7 times 56, which is equal to 16. Which means that there are 40 red balls and there are 16 non-reds. And that's it. So the key thing with these questions is try to relate it back to that the complement should add up to 1. Hopefully that helps you with the questions, and you should be able to complete the task. The link to the answers actually has some videos which explain the answers as well, so feel free to look at those to help your understanding. And as always, if there's any more problems with questions or anything like that, just send me. Try and make them specific about actual questions you want me to go over, or anything like that.